Mike Bohn here at American Top Team with the strawweight GOAT, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. It's you're back training at the gym. Does it feel good to be here again?
Oh, it feels so good. Good to see you. First of all, happy to have you here, and I'm happy to be back to Florida. It's been almost a week since I got back. Had to go to Vegas to shoot the Year of the Fighter with the UFC. I'm super excited. Can't wait for this video to come out. But yeah, happy to be back to training. I was training in Poland for the last 6 months. I was super busy doing TV and media obligations, but there was always time for training. That's my highest priority every single day. So, but it's good to be back. Different time, different climate, different trainings. But I'm blessed with American Top Team with Mikey Brown, Patel Kubis, my main coaches. So yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Year of the Fighter thing. Those things are really well produced. I like watching them. Is it interesting for you? I mean, you're still in your prime. You're looking ahead to like big fights. Is it hard to kind of look back and like reflect on a certain stage of your career when you're still trying to accomplish more?
Yeah, actually, yesterday I had a dinner with Dan Lambert, the owner of ATT. He's like our father, the Godfather, and Mikey Brown, and we were talking about how MMA, women's MMA and UFC is still changing, it's super big, but back in the day, like when you ask Mike Brown, he tells you different stories, and like I signed with the UFC in 2014 and it got really changed since then, and I lost my belt 4 years ago, and man, the time flies so fast, and everything is evolving all the time, and it's difficult to look back, but then I realized, after I looked back, I realized that my legacy is big, and I'm happy, I'm proud of myself, but there is so much more to do and prove and accomplish.
And you got your Fighters Only award too, right, for the Fight of the Year. I mean, is that weird too? Like, it's been over a year since the fight, and people are still talking about it, with such high praise.
Yeah, it's been more than 14, 15 months from my last fight with Weili Zhang. Yeah, I just got the trophy last week in Vegas. Jennifer Goldstein, my manager, gave it to me, and I was like, oh gosh, I forgot about it. And it brought me memories from the camp before, the performance I put in this fight. But I'm just happy. A few years ago, I was dreaming about becoming a UFC fighter, then champion. I never dreamed about the Fighters Only Fight of the Year award. But it happened, and I can't wait to put on another big fight with some top level athlete.
When you think back, I mean, is it good memories, bad memories of that? I was cage side for that fight. I thought you won. I scored the fight for you. But when you think back, I mean, is it what do you kind of make of all that? And is it something you want to forget? Is it something you enjoy reflecting on?
I haven't watched this fight yet, and definitely I will, because before next camp and next fight, my last fight is going to be. The video from my last fight is going to play a really big part in the preparation, but I don't know. I lost. I never discussed with judges' decision, and it's not like I didn't put on work, because I put on hell of a work, and I'm proud of myself. And yeah, man, I lost. We always want to win, but it's not easy, But I'm proud of myself. I don't know what to say. I lost this fight. Even it was close, could go either way. I lost. I can't do anything about, and just work even harder and win my next fight. Since I remember, before I stepped into the octagon, I was always like, "Hey Jay, doesn't matter what, go there and do your best. Doesn't matter if you win, you lose. Just go there and do your best." And this is what drives me into the fighting and training, and for fighting even better.
You said you've never watched it. Is that common for you? Like, do you usually not watch your last fight until you're in training camp for the next one? Or is it this particular fight that you haven't wanted to watch?
No, I just don't watch, I'm not a big... I don't watch fights in general, My coaches do, and I always listen to them. When I have to watch, I sit and watch. But so I can pick the mistakes I made and just fix it in my next camp. But I just don't like to do it. I love this sport. My big passion, hobby became my job. I'm enjoying I always enjoy every single training and fight, but somehow it's a job for me. So I wanna do my business and go home and don't think about it. Keep my head very, very clear.
Makes sense. So what's the plan now? Are you here training for a while, hoping you get a fight, and then you stay here for a camp until that, or what's kind of the approach right now?
Yeah, my last time in Florida was November last year, so I was here for more than 5-6 weeks training. And I couldn't be. I supposed to be back in February, but I signed a really big TV deal in Poland. But like I said, I was training every single day, learning new things, and I don't know, just happy to be back and put on work with my coaches, my teammates, and be focused only on myself, on training. And nothing bothers me here in Florida. But I don't know what's next. I would like to fight maybe in September, but I'm enjoying my life, and I like to do another stuff outside the octagon, outside the gym and octagon. So let's see what's going to happen next. Let's see who Rose we're willing to fight next, because I'm only interested in big fights. I know that people are saying that I lost and I should take some low-ranking girls, but I'm really not interested after putting on Fight of the Year with Weili Zhang,
So do you think, what would be like your pitch to get the Rose fight? Obviously you've had the two, but as you said there, you're still so highly ranked. Everyone knows you're probably the biggest name in the division outside of her. So do you think those are kind of the ingredients for you getting a third fight?
Rose Namajunas or Weili Zhang. I'm only interested. I'm interested only in fighting in one of them.
Were you surprised by how that fight went?
No, actually, I had the cameras with me that night in Poland. They were recording the watch party, the new show on Fight Pass. And before this fight started, I said that Rose was going to win by knockout, and it happened. And a few weeks before the fight, people were asking me about this fight, and every time I told them like Rose is going to win, Rose is going to win, and I feel like people didn't believe in Rose. But I felt like it was going to happen, and it happened. Beautiful fight.
So it seems like the four names people talk about at the top of the division are you, Rose, Weili, and then Carla Esparza, who's had her winning streak and everything. Do you think maybe they put Carla against Rose and then you fight Weili? Is that kind of what makes sense in your mind?
Anything can happen, and it's a big business, and I respect that. I just take my spot and wait, and I can't get pushed to do things I don't want to do. My legacy is so big. Some people don't understand it, but it's a big business as well, and I deserve what's best. What's best for me.
Does that belt still mean a lot to you? Like, it's the goal to get that back. You feel you need to do that?
Yes, it does. But I feel like I changed my priorities. It's not like sport is on my second priority of my life, but somehow it is. I accomplished so much in my life already, but I'm still feeling big fire inside me, motivation. I train really hard. You can talk to my coaches and ask them. But some people say that if I'm going to take a longer break, I'm not going to be back. But I'm 34. I'm not 22 anymore. I'm not learning things. I don't pick new things that fast. But I'm still learning. I have my style, and definitely I will take care of the stuff I do the best, and will put on even better performance. I know what to do. I've been in this business for 18 years, and I will just keep calm and take my spot.
And obviously the pandemic has been a unique circumstance, but do you think this time off has been good for you? I mean, since you started fighting, have you ever had this long of a break between fights?
I haven't, but I need it, because there was a time I forgot about myself as a human, as a woman, and I just like to do so many things. Some people, after the training, they like to go home, lie down, chill. I was always very busy. I love working, doing so many stuff. Actually, pandemic was okay for me. I learned how to play piano. I graduated third studies, and I did so many things. Open my new businesses. About to open my another two companies. So I keep on busy. I don't like wasting any minute of my life. So yeah, I keep on busy. I keep on busy. One of the reasons I didn't want to fight during pandemic was that there was no audience. You know, for me there is no sport without fans, any sport, and I'm happy that the fans are back to the arenas. Now it's time for me to put only on hard work in the gym and get back to the octagon.
So let me lay this out. Perfect world for you. September, there's a pay-per-view with fans.
Yeah.
You fight Rose for the title. That would probably be your perfect world, right?
Yes, sounds like a good plan, man. Sounds like a good plan.
All right, well, hopefully it happens. I'm glad to see you back here, and thank you very much for the time. It's always great to see you.